I am thinking about the last post that I made, and I'm feeling like, oh dear me, I maybe need to apologize to you. It may have seemed a bit frivolous talking about burying desserts in the yard and so forth, but I don't know. I think it's part of the story of life, of my life. For me, life is a series of continually surprising events strung together. It's also a story. And so to me, there is no frivolous within that. It's a story, and each subplot or deviation is a part of a whole. And that's how I tend to think about life, unless I'm using the other side of my brain, and I'm not sure which side it is. I have to confess that. That's all very confusing and another story for another day, of course. But I also feel like life is an experiment, and I'm the subject of the particular experiment. And so I have this continual back and forth seesaw, teeter totter uh, way of being in my world, because life is a story and it's an experiment, and who knows, really. I don't know. And I do like to pretend that I do from time to time, but it really doesn't get me anywhere. A story is a piece of art to me. I like to hear other people's stories usually, and I like to share mine. I feel like perhaps we go to other places rather than actual people for stories now. We go to the television, we go to movies, we go to video games, we go to podcasts, but don't tell anybody that at all. That's like a secret. But it is my story, and I look at my life close up in that way. And because of that, I feel like I sort of am astray in society at large, where so much time we're spent being distracted here, there, and there, and told how we should be in order to be more correctly in our stories. And so you have to wonder where this goes, and it's going to this one little spot. And that is, for me, life is a circle. And so it is that, for me, I've come back to the beginning of this podcast. This is my story for this week. And what an experiment it was.